Can you evaluate? Can you analyze? Can you draw inferences? Let's see the different ways you can be tested on these different things. Evaluation, what does that really mean? Questions that ask you about the topic or main idea of a passage. Those are evaluation questions. Questions that ask you to identify an author's purpose, why they wrote the passage, or an author's point of view. Being asked to recognize statements from the passage that are biased or opinionated. All three of those fall under the evaluation category of questions. There's also analysis questions, right? Identify a principle, a rule, or an assumption that one or more passages are based on. Identify the idea or circumstances that made the author the person they are, that shaped the author's point of view, right? Why does the author think this way? That would be an analysis question. And analysis can also involve a little bit of math, right? Quantitative or qualitative conclusions based on charts, graphs, tables, and other graphics. Those all count as analysis style questions. Finally, the inference group of questions. Paraphrase, right? The facts or implications of part of a passage. So they give you a passage, they ask you to put it in your own words, either the information itself, or maybe a conclusion that can be drawn based on that information. Recognize an example that illustrates a concept in the passage. So the passage introduced a general concept, and they ask which of the following situations illustrates that principle. What's an example of that principle in action? And finally, what did the author mean when they use this word? Right? It will quote usually one or two words from the passage, and they'll ask you which of the following is most similar in meaning to how the author used that word or words.